Hi class, my name is Nicolette Campbell and here's my audience. Today I will be doing my informative speech on the Lincoln cent, also known as the wheat cent or the wheatie. I'm not sure if any of you are like myself, but I am a coin collector. My dad started me on collecting coins since I was little, and I had a fascination with the wheat penny just from the time frame that they were minted from 1909 to 1959. So I have a pretty big collection of these coins. These are just a few of what I have. So the penny before this, it was based off of British design. This one's a little bit hard to see, but they had British people on them, and it also just had a 1 cent design with some vines on the back. And in 1909, there was a demand for a new design to be put on the pennies. So the sculptor Victor David Brennan, he decided to submit his design to the U.S. Mint, and it was picked as the new face of the penny. And this was the first time that there was an American figure on a coin. Here it is, it's Abraham Lincoln. And on the back, it just says 1 cent, and it has 2 wheat stalks, hence the name Wheatie. So these first coins that were minted, they had Victor David Brennan's initials on them. They're right here on the bottom of the coin. There was controversy when these came out because they wanted the design to be focused, or they wanted the focus of the coin to be on the design and not on who had made it. So after these were sent out for a very short time, they took them back and revised the design by removing the VDB on them. So because of that, this 1909 VDB penny is one of the most valuable Wheaties you can have. They go anywhere from $9 to $1,500 if in mint condition. My favorite history on the Wheatie is during World War II in 1943. They went from using copper in the penny to making them out of zinc because they needed the copper to make all of the military materials like casings and all of that stuff. So during this time, they accidentally minted some pennies instead of zinc. They made them out of copper. And if you can get your hands on those, they could run anywhere from $85,000 to higher than that, depending on the condition. So check your pennies, see if you have those. So the wheat penny, like I said before, it was in circulation from 1909 to 1959, and this is the longest a coin has ever been in circulation. After 1959, they shifted from the 1 cent wheat design just to the typical White House in the back, and it still has the Lincoln on the front, but they just did a little bit of revision to it. So the point of this presentation, I think it's easy to overlook pennies because they're clumsy change you just throw into your cup holders, but if you look closely, you could find some gems in there and they could be very valuable. So when you look at these pennies, you just want to look on the back and see, instead of the places on the back, that they have the 1 cent and the wheat stalks on the sides. And even a really bad condition penny can get you 5 times the amount that it's worth. So I hope you learned a little bit of history and what to look for on these pennies, and hopefully next time you can search your change and see if you have any of these pennies. Thanks, guys.